Hello and welcome to my channel. Thank you for always watching my videos. Today, I just want to talk about how we can remotely watch our investments back in the motherland. Because sometimes you have investments in the motherland, but there could be problems. For example, you send people to do stuff for you, but then they say that they've done it, but actually they haven't done it. They've used the money to do something else, or they haven't done whatever you wanted them to do. So it becomes a challenge, being that you are here uh, and you want things to move on the ground. So one of the things that I've learned so quick or is to install a camera on the ground. You know, uh, let's say you have a house or you have a business, and maybe you have construction going on. Because I've had situations where people say that someone took a picture of a construction site that does not belong to them, but then they pretend and send us pictures of that place to say that the construction is going on on your plot, though nothing is going on. So they're actually lying to, to the person. So one thing is to install a live camera. So this kind of camera uses Wi-Fi, and you can actually watch it from wherever place you are in the world. I think I will give an example on this video. Uh, so you can actually watch it live. You know. So I have this camera. It notifies me if there's someone on the ground, like if there's someone on the compound. So why do I say about this camera? So I find this camera is good because I can actually see if let's say I send someone, because I'm if I send someone to, let's say, buy materials or to do something on the ground, then I can actually watch. I can see that they are doing what I've asked them to do. Because sometimes you can ask someone to bring materials on the ground, but then they don't do it, or or something else to do on the ground. You pay them, they don't turn up, and they say they have done it. You know. So if you have like a 24, because this camera I have is 24 hours, like every day. So you just have to pay for the Wi-Fi every month, and just make sure that you have electricity on the ground. So then the Wi-Fi can be on all the time. So I think I found that very, very, very good, because I was having problems because the person that was looking after the place, that the compound, he was doing stuff that I didn't like. So because I didn't want to just sack them without any evidence, so I thought, what can I do? But I did my research, and I found out that I can actually install a camera which I can watch 24/7, and also it gives me notification if there's something on the ground. So then I say it's a good idea. So I installed the camera. So I was able to watch what's going on. So then I had to let the guy go, and I had to tell them that I can actually see what you're doing. So they don't have like they. Uh, so previously I've given them so many chances, because this was like fourth time, so I couldn't continue like that. So I had to just let them go. So this camera can actually help you a lot, and it took out so much stress. So I don't need to, like, I was so anxious, or always anxious of what's going on the ground. So I can actually even monitor when people are building on the ground. So that's one. So buy a camera, install the camera, uh, get Wi-Fi that you can, so then you can be able to watch remotely anywhere in the world. You can watch what's going on. You can even on the camera, you can speak to someone on the ground. You can speak to someone on the ground if you want to give instructions, and maybe they don't have a phone or something happened. You can actually give instructions through the camera. So I think it's a good idea. And one of the thing one more the next thing, second thing is have investments that you know definitely how much you will get in a month. For me, I think uh, what is it called? Real estate is one for me because if I have rentals, then I know definitely how much in a month I am expecting, you know. But if I'm selling stuff, it's very hard for me to monitor that. It might be easy for someone else to monitor, but for me, I think it can be hard for me. But also, you could say you could install a camera to be able to watch the sales and that. But sometimes maybe you don't know how much was sold, or because you don't know how much stock you have on. So that's for me. That's it's not easy. But I think if you do real estate, let's say Airbnb, or you build and rent to people, you know, then you know how much exactly you have at the end of the month, and they actually pay to your account direct. So which means, for example, I'm from Kenya, so I have a Kenyan bank account. I can, or we have something called M-Pesa, so they can pay you direct to your bank, which you can see who has paid, and you can monitor, you know, who has paid, who has not paid, and you can easily, that one I think is easily manageable. You can manage easily. So having an investment that gives you a definite amount, let's say in Kenya shillings, let's say for example in dollars, uh, let's say one room will give you $100 a month, and you have, let's say, 5 rooms, so which means that's $500 a month. So there's nothing. So it's $500 a month if they're all occupied. So it's definite. You know how much. So the third thing that when I was thinking about this is to, if you are going to have someone on the ground to look after the business, from my experience, you should have someone that they also have investment on the same business, because then both of you have invested. So they have capital invested in that business. So it's not like 100% your investment or capital. So it means then they will take care of their business, knowing that they have invested their hard earned cash, you know, so they won't just play around with the business. Uh, so it's someone that you can trust, that they are hardworking, uh, they have integrity, and they won't lie to you. So if they have their investment in that, they can manage that business, you know, without any, because they know they will lose the money, so they won't try be to cut corners, or to say, or do something else. So that's number three. Number four, I'll say, sometimes when you traveling abroad, traveling back to the motherland, uh, you just want to appear like without telling them that you're coming, so they don't expect you, you know, because sometimes you tell them I'm coming, and then they start making, it's when they start like want to do things right, and make, even though before you told them that you're not coming, they just do things anyhow. But if you just turn up randomly, you will find how things are being done, like they will not have like made something seem right when they never do it the same, if you understand what I mean. So you'll just find like how they do things without them having to have made some adjustments before you came. So make surprise visits, surprise them, you know, and so that way they know that, oh, this guy might come, let's do things properly, you know. So that's number four. So number five is one that is can bring sadness, can bring a lot of issues. This is where, when we have business with the family, we are here, but the family, they're in the motherland, it can bring a lot of problems, because sometimes you have a family, they're running business for you, and maybe something's gone wrong. You can't take anyone to the police. You can't report anything because this is family, and it's hard. Like having if even if you had to maybe arrest your family, uh, the other family members won't be happy. So it's very hard. So we should just try to avoid having to do business with the family members on the ground. Well, there's different families. So if your family is different and you can 100% trust them, then I think you can do it. But I think we just need to take care when we are in business with the families. So those are the 5 points that I have for today. So thank you for watching this video, and God bless your work. I do pray that whatever your plans are of going back to the motherland, they come to happen. And don't be afraid to invest in the motherland. God bless.